think today we need to take this time to talk a little bit about bug out bags. A lot of people I've noticed on YouTube, are going over the top a little bit. They're making their bags too detailed and too complex. Now, you have to keep in mind, a bug out bag serves only one purpose, and that is to get you from point A to point B. Point A being a place of danger, point B being a safe house. You don't want to be taking too much crazy stuff with you. It's a waste of space, it adds too much weight, it's too much stuff to worry about, and something important to realize is that in a time of danger, they're going to set up kind of a martial law type situation where the National Guard and the local police forces will be out setting up roadblocks and things like that, checkpoints. So you don't want to have a bag full of stuff you can make bombs out of, and guns and ammo and crazy stuff like that, because that's going to raise red flags. That's going to get you pulled out of your vehicle, searched. It's just going to waste time. So you want to be kind of basic on your bug out bag. Start off with water bottle. Excellent idea. You could use this, fill it up with water at your house. You could buy some water bottles at G.O.O.D or whatever, little plastic ones already have water in them, just to keep them in your bag at all times. I'm just going to use this. It's great. Great bottle for water, it holds a lot. Get yourself some water. Most important thing about a bug out bag. You could even have Gatorade or something more tasty like that. Just something to drink in your bag. You're going to want some hand sanitizer, just to get rid of germs, stuff like that. Get something nasty on your hands, just kind of clean your hands with. It's always good to stay clean. Bacteria is your enemy in a situation like that. Get pretty sick. As far as food goes, I would suggest Cliff Bars or Power Bars. This is more of an energy bar. They do have meal replacement bars, which would be more ideal, but I'm just going to have Cliff Bars. I love how this one tastes. Black cherry almond is pretty tasty. You don't want to be lugging around canned foods and stuff like that. You got to remember, your bag is to get from point A to point B. Just have enough food for you to make it there. Maybe a little bit extra in case you get a flat tire or something like that. But don't go over the top and have your food full of stuff, your bag full of like food and things like that that you don't necessarily need. Just keep it simple. You are going to want a knife. Make sure it's something legal. Utility knife, that's all you really need. It's serrated, it's sharp, it's real sharp. You don't want any crazy hunting knives or throwing knives or things like that. I mean, people are going insane on their bug out bags, and you don't necessarily have to. Most important, yet overlooked item of a bug out bag to me would be no-dose caffeine pills, because when you're leaving your house, when you're going from point A to point B, you want to get there as soon as you can. Who knows when something bad's going to happen? It could be 3 in the morning. You could be completely tired, falling asleep behind the wheel. You're going to want no-dose. In my situation, I'm probably going to have to make it to Philadelphia before I make it to where else I'm going to pick up my sister, because she's on her own out there in school. That's a 12-hour drive for me. Or it might even be 15 hours. I haven't looked into it yet. But you're going to want to get some no-dose. You're not going to be wanting to stop on the side of the road and camping out your car or trying to find a place to sleep. Just try to stay awake the whole time. Try to make it to where you're going. When you get to your safe house, take a nap. Don't try to take a nap on the side of the road. Simple flashlight will do the trick. This one's LED. I've showed you it before. It's wind up. It's not going to run out of batteries. It's just a simple flashlight. You don't need a crazy tactical army flashlight with crazy stuff like that, a compass in the handle. You don't need stuff like that. This is a simple bug out bag. We're trying to be cheap. Surviving for the poor. Showing you cheap options here, guys. Extra clothes, socks, underwear, shirts, another pair of jeans, and some good shoes. That's all you're going to need in the ways of that. You don't necessarily need this. Sterno Cans, something to cook your food with. I know I told you just to bring Cliff Bars and stuff, but if you do feel like bringing some canned food or something like that, bring some Sterno Cans. You can cook it right there on your dashboard in your car. Don't matter. We used to light these up and defrost my friend's window with them because he didn't have heat in his car. I mean, they're pretty safe. They're not going to light nothing on fire. Get yourself some Sterno Cans if you have to. Something to start a fire with, some matches. I've said it before, I'll say it again, these matches aren't the best. Try to get those wooden stick matches. I like those the best. I've heard you can waterproof them by dipping them in nail polish, but I've never tried it. But you're going to want something to start fire with. Even a lighter or two will do the trick. This isn't for extended use, this is just from getting to point A to point B. I can't stress that enough in this video. The reason I have this can, it's too large of a can for a bug out bag, but I think what they call it is a billy can. And it's just a tin can that you would put over the fire with some food in it maybe. Or the reason I would have it in a bug out bag is for, you run out of water, you're stranded for a little bit longer than you thought you were going to be. You can boil water in this to purify it over a fire. Get yourself a little tin can, like a soup can or something. Just have a tin can in your bag. That's a good idea to have. Secondly, you're going to want your book, your survival book. I don't know if you've picked one out yet. This is a Boy Scout one. It's really good. It's a great book. It's the Complete Wilderness Training Manual. Just so if something happens where you can't make it to point A to point B and you're stranded somewhere, this has got a lot of stuff in here to keep you going. You know, it's got great ideas in here in case you get stranded for too long in a bad situation. It's a good idea to have that in your bag. And of course, the book I've been talking about so much is your personal book. That's going to be the most important item in your bag. It's got all your maps and stuff in there, and you're going to want to get your Social Security card, your birth certificate, and your IDs, and you're going to want to photocopy them and put them in here too, just in case you're going through checkpoints and stuff. You have all your stuff with you. If you have a passport, you're going to want to put that in here. I can't stress enough that your bug out bag is not. It's not as important as a lot of people stress that it is. What's important is your safe house and where you are now. And all your bug out does is all your bag does is allow you to get from where you are now to your safe house. That's all it's for. It's not for killing zombies or shooting down alien UFOs or people are going insane with their bug out bags. You got to kind of filter that junk out. You want a simple bag, always ready, waiting there for you to grab and to run with. And that's all you really need. Just basic items.
Don't get scared, just be prepared for the worst. Don't get scared, just be prepared.
Yeah.